Alright YouTube, so I'll be honest and say I really don't know what to expect out of this movie because I've heard pretty mixed things about it. The reviews seemed hit or miss because on one side the older reviews seemed this movie was fairly poorly received, but as I explored a little more of the internet, some of the Google reviews were reasonably high, as well as there being a few blogs and vlogs and videos and articles written about some people like the movie despite its faults. But to tell you the truth, I have no clue what to expect, but I do know that I absolutely love the first two, or not the first two, I guess the last two technically, Dune movies, but I don't know how the original one from 1984 will hold up. I imagine it won't be as good as another sci-fi movie from the 80s, which you guys know what I'm referring to, Star Wars, of course. So with that being setting the standard and the bar really high, I can imagine why this movie may not have lived up to expectations, but maybe people viewed it later years down the line as better than it initially was when it came out, or maybe not at all. But I doubt it'll be anywhere near as good as the recent two Dune movies, especially Dune Part 2, but I do expect it to be pretty interesting, and I am definitely curious to see how it compares to the other two Dune movies. But you know, it's not necessarily a one-up thing here. I'm just curious to see how it compares, and well as just watching it generally as its own movie rather than just comparing it to the other Dune movies, because as you guys know, I'm also watching Dune Prophecy, and I've loved the first two episodes so far. I'm already a third way done with the series, so overall I'm excited to see how this compares to the lore, and if nothing else, I'm excited to give you guys a new review and let you guys know my honest opinions. So I'll watch the movie shortly and give you guys the review soon.
Right, YouTube, so I just got back from the movie. I'll say this, it was pretty good, but a little underwhelming. It definitely had scenes, and a decent amount of the movie went by pretty slowly, and it did get a little uninteresting, but I definitely like the opening scene, especially with the narration of the girl and Paul's voice in his head that he was like narrating. I thought that was a super cool attribute of the movie. I definitely like the costumes, and I did understand a lot of the references a lot more after watching the recent two Dune movies, Dune Prophecy, and reading some of the books. So overall, I'd say the movie was fairly okay. If I had to give a letter grade, maybe a B, but nothing super special. I could see why it's pretty polarizing and not the greatest or most breathtaking movie, but overall it was decent. So not too many complaints other than the pacing was not the greatest. But something I did really like about the movie was, sorry, my camera got cut off. Something I did really like about the movie was the costume designs as well as the use of practical effects. I thought it was super cool. Nothing breathtaking, but definitely refreshing and interesting to see. So overall, I'll give the movie a B, and I look forward to giving you guys more movie reviews soon. So until then, thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned for more soon. Goodbye.